Oh, I can't stop. Oh, hello, it's Will from TurboZentrum, and today we're going through the Spotlight products of the week. Hello and welcome to this week's Spotlight products. And this week we are going with Boost product and the competition Universal Intercoolers. Want to start off by saying, hope everyone who went to the Ultimate Show in Manchester had a good time. We did, and it was nice to see everyone, so thank you very much. Let's get down to it. So, Universal Intercoolers, especially the Boost products, they come in various shapes and sizes, as you can see.
But Will, what does it do?
Intercoolers are designed to reduce fuel consumption and also increase power and the efficiency within the engine. Now, there's many different kind of intercoolers you can get. Today we are focusing on air-to-air intercoolers, and by this what I mean is the air running through the intercooler is also cooled down by airflow that comes into it. It's done this by cold air going through these fins, cooling this unit down, in turn cools the air down inside as well.
Winter is coming.
And basically, hot air is less dense, which means it's carrying less oxygen, where cold air is more dense, carrying more oxygen for that combustion process to create more power, and that's what we want, power. You can also get water cooled, but if you don't have a water cooling system already in your car, it can be quite difficult and take up a lot of space to fit those. That's why a lot of people go for the air-to-air. Now, the Boost product intercoolers can withstand around 5 bar of pressure, which is more than enough for pretty much any build, unless you are completely over boosting something insane. But when you have an intercooler, don't forget about your silicone hoses and your aluminum pipes, along with blow-off valve, pressure relief valve. These things are going to be needed for your system. Boost products also have a brilliant range of silicone and aluminium, so you've got everything under one roof here at TurboZentrum. And a lot of people ask, is bigger better? Well, it's kind of a true statement that bigger is better. However, you then run the risk of pressure drop. And I'll quickly explain pressure drop. If you have an intercooler that is too big for the power that you're running, the turbo that you're running, getting the air to run through a huge intercooler like this one from a tiny turbo, it's going to put a lot of strain on that turbo, and you're going to lose boost pressure. We usually say that anything from 1 psi under is good boost pressure loss, if you would, and anything over or looking around 3 psi, your intercooler's too big, or you've got another serious problem going on. How can you find out which size is right for you? Well, there's a couple of variations that come into that. Depends how much space you have. For starters, if you don't have a lot of room and you're going to have to run a bigger intercooler, the other way around, if you're running not a lot of room, you're going to have to run a smaller intercooler, you may get pressure drop. So how do you know which intercooler you are going to need for your build or your car? There's a little thing called CFM, which we touched base with on a previous video. CFM meaning cubic feet per minute. That is how you would rate these. So let's say, per example, this intercooler does 800 CFM. That would be good for 500 brake. If you're running 500 brake, then this could potentially be the intercooler for you. Let's go down to the smaller one and say this only runs 600 CFM. So that's good for 350 brake. Then you go for this. It all depends on what you're running. like I say, you can run a bigger intercooler. You may get pressure drop. It depends on your turbo setup. There are calculators online so that you can figure out this equation to what horsepower to CFM you need. Or what you can do is you can give us a ring or an email or a message here at TurboZentrum. We'll take care of all that boring math stuff and we'll help you choose the right size for you. Just please make sure you know how much room you have to play with. You want to make sure that there's enough air hitting this area. There's no point hiding it behind your front bumper and then it's not really doing anything. You know what I mean? All in all, the Boost product Universal Intercoolers are a great choice for many aspects. Pricing, they're nice and cheap. The fact that they can be mounted to any vehicle. The quality of these, the welds on these are spot on. It's not going to break within the first 5 minutes. It's definitely a go-to for me, and I hope it'll be a go-to for you. Make sure that you like and subscribe. As always, we need to get those subscribers up so that I can carry on making some content for you all and explaining some of our products a bit more. If you have any requests of products you want to see, drop it down in the comment box as well below and we'll try and go over those. We've still got some turbo videos to go over. We had a lovely time at the Ultimate Show, as I said at the beginning. That's it from me here at TurboZentrum. So have a good one. Bro, I think it's some turbos. I'm constantly recording. I can cut it out. It's alright. I need a video studio.